I want to show you how I repaired my Combi oven, but I want to issue a couple of warnings right at the beginning. The first is a physical thing. In fact, there's two parts. They are much heavier than microwaves. Be very careful. The second thing is when you start taking them apart, there's a stainless steel cover and the edges can be like razor blades. Just be very careful. The final warning is unless you are confident with electrics, you should not do this. You must make sure that the thing is unplugged. It takes less than 1 amp of current to kill you. Combis often operate 15 amps plus. Now, you'll see a picture of the microwave right at the beginning. It was just dead. It suddenly stopped working, wouldn't switch on. You'll also see a picture of an air grill um, or an air vent. You'll see that's extremely mucky and blocked up, and that is relevant. So the first thing you have to do, once you've checked obvious things, that means plug your combi into another power outlet, plug something into the power outlet that your combi was using, rule out all the obvious things that you can before you start taking this apart. Okay, so you've done all that, it's not working, and the first thing you're going to do then is to take off external screws that hold that stainless steel cover. I can't tell you exactly where they are, you'll find them. If you're unfortunate, they might not be a standard Phillips posi drive or slotted screw, and they may be one of these fancy security heads. Well, you're going to have to look into that yourself. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's assume you've been lucky enough to remove the screws and remove the cover. And inside, and I can't tell you exactly where this will be, you will find somewhere an internal fuse, and it looks similar to the fuse you'll find in a 13 amp plug. If you have no idea what a fuse looks like in a 13 amp plug, I suggest you shouldn't be doing this in the first place. Okay, now, there are a few other things you can do because if that fuse has gone, you have to work out why it's gone. And you have a couple of, well, actually, there's few switches, but a couple of them are, one's called normally closed, one's called normally open, etc., etc. But given the state of the air vent on mine, I thought, you know what, if I clean that up, there's a decent chance the fuse has blown because everything's got a bit hot for it. Lo and behold, once I replaced that fuse, um, everything worked. It was just brilliant. So I cleaned up the air vent, cleaned everything up, put it back together, and it's as good as new. There isn't a lot more to say. Obviously, put everything back carefully. When you put the cover back, you may find that it has kind of lips that fit under one side of the frame and then it screws in the other. You're going to have to look at that and work out exactly how it goes. As I say, I can't tell you exactly for your model. If you think this has been helpful, please like, share, etc. I'll also put it on Facebook and you can comment there. It's facebook.com/Brian 1042. I hope this works for you, helps you. Um, oh, one other thing. If you're doing anything like this, as I say, make sure it's unplugged, be very careful with the covers because they're sharp. It's actually probably better if you have somebody at home with you